I wanted to share something. Um, you can learn something from anybody in any type of situation. Lately, I've just been battling with work fatigue, being a mother, and found myself in just a daily routine, literally, like every day doing the same things. Um, just kind of in a blah kind of sense. It's like you get up, you do your stuff, and you go on. Let me fast forward. You can learn from anybody. I have a mother. She's 70. She's in the last stages of dementia. And she suffers from bipolar disorder. So sometimes when she talks to me or talks to people, we have to figure out what we can take from what she's saying. Like, did it really happen? Or is this really going on? Or, is she making this up? Is this something that's just, one of her hallucinations? So you just got to, pick and choose what you can really take from what she's saying, because sometimes she'll be straight on and you'll be like, gotcha. Sometimes, dementia patients and bipolar disorder with the hallucinations, they can go so far out, you'd be like, okay. Went to visit her, and we were just having a casual conversation about a movie, and out of nowhere, she just stops. I'm used to that. She slides up to the edge of her chair, so I knew she was going to go somewhere else. So I was waiting. She put her hand on my leg and she said, what if one day you woke up in a dark doorway and you crossed over the threshold and was in a pitch black dark room? I was like, ooh. Then she says, what if when you crossed that threshold into that dark room, you realized that you had crossed over and had died? I was like, scary. She said, no, that's not the scary part. So I'm thinking, okay, what's scary than that? She said, what if once you crossed over into that dark room, the moment you realized that you had died, immediately after you realized that you're gone from earth and you never lived, meaning you had never truly lived your life. You never did the things you wanted to do. You just merely existed throughout and then died. Then she looks at me and I look at her, and at this point I have nothing to say. And then she slaps me on the leg and says, I live my life, girl, you better live yours. That was a sign for me. I'm just putting this out here for everybody that is really just getting up and and I don't mean existing in a bad way, but just get outside of your routine. Do something that you want to do. You know, go for a drive. Take time for self-care. Whatever it is that you enjoy doing, do it. Don't let yourself get so caught up in life. And I know life happens, but don't get so caught up that you wake up one day and realize that you hadn't lived. And definitely don't wake up dead and realize you hadn't lived. That would have to be the worst ever, right? So I'm saying you can learn something from everybody. That's been in my spirit ever since she told me. I hope, you all out here can get something from it, because I definitely did. And if nothing else, I promise you, although she's where she is now mentally, and she's battling still with trying to hold on to memories and gets frustrated with stuff that that she's lost or can't remember and so forth. If you know anybody with dementia, it's a very tedious and heartbreaking process to have to watch. So I can only imagine what she's physically going through herself. But if nothing else, she dropped that jewel with me, and I'm going to do my best with her putting a hand on me and looking me in the eyes and saying, I lived my life, you better live yours. I'm going to live my life, and I hope you live yours.